On-chain data shows about a third of the total circulating Bitcoin supply hasn't seen any movement on the blockchain since over 5 years ago. In a new post on X, analyst James V. Stratton shared a chart showing how the Bitcoin supply held by the different long-term holder segments has changed over the last second asset's history. The long-term holders refer to those investors who've been holding onto their coins since at least 155 days ago. The holders who own coins with an age less than this threshold are known as the short-term holders, STHs. Statistically, the longer a holder keeps their coins dormant, the less likely they become to move them at any point. Due to this reason, the LTHs are the more resolute group of the two, rarely selling their Bitcoin and staying strong even in times of significant losses or profits. Now, here is a chart that shows the trend in the supply carried by specific bands of the LTHS. Starting from the 1+ year segment, and as mentioned before, coins only become more likely to remain unsold the longer they stay dormant. These segments are part of the Bitcoin LTHs, who are already quite resolute, but as one goes down these bands, this conviction becomes even stronger. From the above graph, it's visible that the BTC LTH supply that hasn't registered any movement since 1+ years ago has observed a sharp increase recently.
Something to keep in mind is that when this metrics value goes up, it doesn't mean that buying is taking place in the present.
And rather than buying happened around a year ago, these hodlers have just kept their coins dormant long enough that they have now matured into this LTH age band, or was also became the vast minute, bigger field consequences. Then they found that the future is the 267 made money and then all the price of losses. The 267 may not be pop. Interestingly, none of the Bitcoin LTH age bands have participated in any net selling recently, despite the fact that Bitcoin has observed some sharp bullish momentum. In fact, of these groups have observed some degree of rise, implying that the hodling behavior has only grown stronger. Besides the 1+ years old band, the 5+ years old band has seen the most significant increase recently, as the supply held by these investors has now neared the crisis of the 33% mark, suggesting that almost 1/3 of the asset's supply has remained dormant for at least half a decade now. As Stratton has pointed out, 5 years ago was around when the bear market of the previous cycle saw its bottom. It would appear that some of the holders who bottom are still continuing to hodl the asset. Considering the roller coaster these Bitcoin investors would have experienced over the years and the massive profits they would be carrying by now, they would certainly have to be the diamond hands among the diamond hands indeed. Bitcoin has seen its bullish momentum stall down in the last few days, as the cryptocurrency is still trading around the $43,600 mark.